We're out here and amongst our cows. We branded the calves last week, but not all of them. There's a couple that weren't feeling too good or were too small, so we didn't brand those ones. But we're going to move these cows down the road, quite a ways down the road. It'll take us 2 days, just 2 short days to get them moved to new pasture. And we don't want to go with the calves that are not branded. So I'm going to ride out here, try to find the ones that are not branded and part them out across the road where we've got some more cows yet to calve and some other little calves. We'll brand them at a later date. So I'm new to the whole YouTube thing, especially the live thing, but I thought this might be fun. I don't know if anybody's going to get on here and watch, but I got to ride out here and talk to myself anyways, so I could just talk to the phone or people. I don't know if people get on here and talk to you. Well, there's one. Might not be branded. He looks little. He got bombed by him. Oh, he's branded. We're good. False alarm. The way he was laying in the shadow, I couldn't see his side, but he stood up and you can see their ear marks. So we brand an HH on their left rib. The HH, when we first moved here, we made a living selling horses. And so it stands for Hammer Horses. Our last name's Hammer, and then horses. And then we've always had cows, but we should have run only Herefords, and then the HH could stand for Hammer Herefords. But which we do have a few Herefords out here. We had for a couple of years when we only had Hereford bulls, so we had lots of black white faced calves. And then we got our ear tags in them that have a number that we've designated for them, helps keep track of their age, or like some of these cows are boughten cows, so keep track of which ones came from where. And then we earmark them, so we cut a notch out of the top of both ears. It just helps when the cows are coming at you or going away and you can't see the brand. Those earmarks, you want to try to not have the same earmarks as your neighbors, and then you can see if it's your cow or not, or a neighbor's cow. So like I said, I'm just out here riding through the cows. It looks like it's hot and because it's sunny and blue skies, but man, it's cold out. It's below freezing this morning, and I think it's since the day's gone on, it's gotten warmer, but it's been a cold wind. So feel fairly warm right now. We had some bulls bust down a gate a couple nights ago, and so today, this morning or noonish, I guess, I went and got around them and kind of halfway fixed the gate. Oh, my wife just texted me. We've got a sick calf that I just roped that we gave some medicine to, and she made note of what its mom is because we might try to cut them out too. We're going to split it into 2 days, but at the end of the week, we've got about 13, 14 miles to take these cows. So we'll just cut cross country across the desert here for 6 miles and try to overnight them in somebody's pasture over there. And we'll feed them some hay and haul them some water with our water truck. Hello, K double H Orton. Hey, you got double H in your name too. And then that'll be just across the desert. And then where we stay the night, it'll be by pavement. And then we'll have about 5 miles of pavement to go up. And then a mile to our property. And then another, just shy of a mile to get to where the water is. So they know where water's at, which most all these cows have been there before. But it's always a good idea. You get them to where water is, hang out with them, let them find their babies, spend an hour until they're all quiet and happy. Sometimes when you trail cows a long ways or in just a short ways, if the cows will get out in the lead and leave their calves behind, and then the calves will lay down and those cows take off running back to the last place they seen their calves, and they'll run right past their calves. You get a wreck. So a little bit of just having the patience and time to sit on your horse and let them mother up saves you a whole lot of time later when you got cattle scattered everywhere. And they'll just go through fence. A couple of years ago, we had some neighbors did that. They trailed their cows down the road and then unloaded their calves, little bitty calves, out of the gooseneck trailers, and they went and laid down in the brush because some cows went to eating grass where they moved the cows to, and then got their bellies full, and then took off running back for where they last seen their calves, and it was a disaster. I think there's one or two. We got a cow in here that's not been branded. Calves are branded, not the cows. We'll have to part them out. And I think there's just that sick pair mentioning, and then there's one or two more calves that haven't been branded. It's hard to pick them out. I mean, it'll be obvious once you do see them that because it ain't gonna have brand or ear tag or earmarks, but here's more cows. Look how happy they look. Look at that cute little pair. That's a first calf heifer raising a pretty nice calf. We also got a cow in here. I should look for her too. That her calf died, and it was one of this last videos that we took. No, that one was we grafted a calf on that one. Looks like KH Horton. Oh, there's a flocking 1, 2, 3. Said hello. I got two people watching. All right. Anybody spot the calf we're looking for? Anybody see something that they branded? Number 100. Oh, here's one. Look at that. I don't know if you'll be able to see it as good, but this red cow, not U901, the red cow. Look at the horns on her. She's kind of a neat looking cow, real slender built. And her calf he's a pretty old calf, but he's teeny. And he came out just real small, lots of vigor, just eager to live life. So we kept him intact, and we'll use him in a couple years to breed to our heifers to have nice little baby calves that hit the ground wanting to jump up and nurse. That's very important with the heifer calf. The calf's got to help kind of be a little aggressive, help that cow along. I'm not seeing animals I want to see. Where are they at? Seeing lots of good looking animals. Look at them all. Just can't find the one I need. Well, what are you up to, K double H Orton? You got cows yourself, or I don't know how long to stay on here if more people will join. Can't. It's hard to read the sun shining bright. I can't even see the screen hardly. Look at that calf just nursing. It's a good looking cow. Good looking calf. Nice steer calf. We'll drive. I'm riding. My wife's over there driving the pickup. She's not feeling too good today. I went outside to feed the bulls after lunch, and she thought I was headed out to catch horses for us. And she told me, "Do not waste your time catching me horse. I don't feel good." So I just fed the bulls myself and caught myself a horse. She thought she'd come out here to pick up and drive around. She spotted that sick calf. I roped it. She had the drugs to pick up. It's got diphtheria. We've treated it a couple of times for different respiratory deals. And now we're going to try, we give it a whole bunch of pills and I IV'd it some good drugs, I guess. I hope it makes it. He's breathing awful hard, but it's seen it out here earlier. It's nursing. It's feeling good enough to nurse. It's just struggling to breathe. Yeah, Uncle Cracker, can have some steak. I got a freezer full of it. Come on over. You can buy it and we'll cook it for you. Actually, we do have a few 100 pounds hamburger that we would sell. I'm not sure where you're located at, but we're in Southeast Oregon, kind of a long ways from anywhere with people, a lot of people. I do have some friends that they sell in Texas. That's a little far to ship meat. Although I think I have friends that they're not too far. They're like 45 minutes an hour from us, and they ship beef all over the place. And they're called Dam Beef, DAAM beef. I don't know if Google them or something. They're in Ventura, Oregon. And they ship boxed beef all over the place. They trying to talk us into doing it too. But they've got to drive a couple hours to a bigger city where they can store it and then be able to ship it. So we'd have to, which we have a certified butcher shop here in town. They're about a half hour away that we could get it butchered and USDA inspected. Then we'd have to drive it about 2.5 hours to Bend to get it somewhere where we could ship it. What are you doing, little calf? Taking a nap? You look like you're napping. You're not sick, are you? I'm not having any luck finding the ones I need. It's like a needle in a haystack trying to find 2 or 3 cows. There's a little over 200 of them out here. Maybe we'll go check the water. I just installed this water tank. Water's been our biggest issues with expanding our herd, is just trying to get somewhere where they can all water. Which, if they would learn to take turns to take a number and come get water throughout the day, it'd be no big deal. But when 200 head want to come get water all at the same time, they just suck it dry, push tanks around. So up here, I dug out this big pond and got a tank there and then got some overflow so that when they're not here drinking and the tank is full, at least going to this pond, which I just turned this one on a couple days ago. It hasn't really had much chance to fill. But some cows, even when the tank's full, they'll still come down here and drink out of this pond. I know it looks filthy, but that's what they do. In the summertime up in the forest, that's mainly what they're drinking out of, is creeks and ponds. So just getting them used to it down here. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and leave y'all be. Maybe I can do a better job looking if I'm not talking on the phone. All right, thanks everybody.